Hello, potato. Today we're gonna get a little spicy, a little corny. We're gonna get Tapatio Popcorn. It's got two different flavors of it to check out. Original picante popcorn, hot sauce, and limon and picante popcorn, medium sauce. Because why not combine the flavors of popcorn and Tapatio, which is, arguably one of the better hot sauces out there. Not so much for the heat, but definitely for the flavor. So what does Tapatio Popcorn have to say for itself? Let's see what we got here. This is the limon picante popcorn. Looking to spice things up? We're breaking all the rules! America's favorite snack coated with classic combination of spicy hot chili and lime, guaranteed to put the spice in your life. Tapatio, expect nothing less than wow! What does Tapatio mean? Tapatio is a name given to people from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. Okay, I didn't know that. We've learned something new today. So I'm guessing this probably says something different on the other bag then, because there's no limon in the other one. Yep, different words. What do I got to say on the hot one? What happens when you take popcorn and kick it up a notch? You get a mouthful of flavor that will keep you coming back for more. There's only one with the authentic traditional flavor from across the border. Tapatio! Put some spice in your life. Alright. So while we're back here, let's look at the calories and such. 160 per serving, which seems pretty standard for snack foods. I wonder if that's kind of where they aim for. Because I want to say even like the Veggie Crisps, Veggie Tube straw things, were around like that 160, 180 level. And serving size is 3.5 cups, which that's pretty generous. This bag supposedly contains 3 servings. I don't see this being about 10.5 cups in this bag. This just seems really small for that. But okay, salt-wise, sodium, the limon has 12% of your daily, which isn't bad for 3.5 cups. That's a pretty generous portion. Spicy has, of course, a little bit more, has, 16% of your daily. So again, still not awful for 3.5 cups. What's in these? Well, popcorn, obviously. Canola, sunflower, or safflower oil, tapioca, maltodextrin, salt, sodium diacetate, chili pepper spices, rice concentrate. I have never heard of rice concentrate. Garlic powder, yeast extract, extractive of paprika, natural flavor, citric acid, and finally, lime oil. And this appears to be about the same, minus the lime oil. Oh, and the citric acid. I guess because that goes with the lime flavor. Alright, so let's check these out, shall we? Alright, let's start out with the limon and picante. Go with the medium first. Work our way up to the heat. Gotta ease ourselves into these things. Although, I have to say, it's one of those bags that didn't open easily. There we go. I say, recently with the spicy things, I've not had the most tremendous luck of getting things that are actually, particularly spicy, at least to me. The Nashville Hot Chicken Crisps were pretty good, but, of course, I can't help but go back to the extra spicy rice noodle soup. That wasn't even that spicy. Alright, enough of that. Focus on today. Here's our limon popcorn. It's kind of a reddish tinge to it. Good big pieces. Yep, smells like Tapatio. I don't really smell the lime per se, but definitely the Tapatio. Let's give it a try. That is... Alright, well, first let's talk about texture. This tastes like it might be a little stale. The Best Buy is not till November, though, and it's only August. So I don't know why that would be. But you know how when you get the bagged popcorns, like Popcornopolis and stuff, or Nearly Naked, I think is another one, they usually are very crisp, and you bite through them easily, have a good crunch to them. This is very chewy, like perhaps it had been sitting out for a few hours. So maybe my bag had a hole in it, I don't know. Flavor-wise, I'm not really tasting the lime. I do taste Tapatio. The lime... I take it back. The lime is there, but it's almost more of a fragrance. It's like when I first bite into it, I can feel the lime up in my nose, but I don't really taste it on my tongue. And it goes away really quickly. It doesn't linger. It's not like... I had something recently that was Oh, you know what it was? It was, I didn't do a video on them. They were some Doritos. They were like the Flamin' Hot Limon Doritos that had like a really good strong lime flavor, good sourness to them, as well as the heat. But I think those were limited edition, and I don't think you can get them anymore. And I kind of wish I'd done a video on them, but I didn't. Oh well. All right. Well, we'll see if the textures they issue is just a fluke by trying this other bag. Sell-by on this is December, so it theoretically should be even fresher. And it's, you know, the bag's not punctured. It's holding air, so I don't think it's an issue. I mean, if it's this way in this bag as well, the issue isn't that the bag had a hole in it or something. All right, this is our spicy one. And of course, you know, it looks about the same. It does smell much more strongly of the Tapatio. So I'm just going to get some more of the flavor of that in here. Let's give it a try. Much more flavorful of the Tapatio, but it has that same texture issue. I kind of like my popcorn to be a little crisp. And this really isn't. This, I don't know if stale is quite the right word. But it doesn't taste fresh. It doesn't taste what I normally expect bagged popcorns to taste like. I think it's like what a brand called like Popcorn Indiana and stuff. And they all taste like they have like a really sharp crunch to them. And this doesn't. This is very chewy. And I don't know if that comes down to maybe the type of corn they're using, or how they're popping it, or maybe even how they're putting the seasoning on. But that texture is very disappointing. Flavor-wise, they aren't bad. These are clearly the better flavor. These just kind of taste lightly of Tapatio and just like a hint of lime. These taste pretty strongly of Tapatio. So flavor-wise, I would go with this one. Also, these are a little bit hotter because they're just the Tapatio. And I'm going to say, even though they don't look particularly darker, they, I think, just have more of the seasoning on them. But yeah, that texture is not good. If you like chewy popcorn, then go for it. If you like your popcorn to be crisp and sharp, this isn't it. And that's really disappointing. I mean, I bought these at a discount store. I don't know what I expected. I mean, I'll probably finish these at some point, but I won't buy them again. I am sorely disappointed in you, Tapatio. The guy who actually made these, or they licensed this out. Fast Track Foods, Indio, California. So, Fast Track Foods, you've disappointed me. And Tapatio, you've lent your name to an inferior product, and I'm disappointed in you as well. But you can't win them all. Well, I hope you found this interesting. I hope that you now will save yourself the disappointment of buying this. Or perhaps if you like chewy, kind of stale-ish popcorn, you'll go out and buy it. The flavor's good. The popcorn itself isn't. I am disappointed. This is not a great day. But hey, you don't have to be happy, right? See you in the next video.